Thanks. Thanks for yesterday. Felt bad, but yesterday made me feel a little bit better. So, I don't know. I looked into different things yesterday to share a little bit more info now. Before that, did Wordle. I was not too lucky this time. Was able to get it in 5, if I remember correctly. Second to the last one. So I was able to get it. I think I started my day better today by sleeping earlier. I mentioned that I looked into stuff yesterday. To give my thanks. So I wanted to give some animal facts. I wasn't able to find any. Spoiler alert. I got lost into I forgot the term, but how you classify organisms. Is it taxonomy or there was another term which I wasn't able to look into for comparison. To compare it with taxonomy, the term was cladistics. I think. Essentially, I just got into the King Philip, as in DA. The King Philip came over from Great Spain. So that's the domain, kingdom. Philip P. Phylum came C class over O order F from F family grade G genus Spain S species. This is not what I'm supposed to talk about because I found another thing, but I'll talk about it. In domain, there are 3 domains. It's Bay, bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. I'm gonna talk about eukarya. So domain eukarya. True nucleus organelles. This is not my specialty. I don't think this is not what I'm familiar with. So that's eukarya. Kingdom. Plantae, Animalia, fungi, and other protists. I looked it up. Mostly I did like. I'll put my sources down below. King Philip. Phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata has vertebrates and invertebrates. The invertebrates, Phylum Chordata is named after chord. That's just like a Greek root word, or was it Latin? I think it was Greek. Chord for string. Yes. And they have 4 specific characteristics. They have notochord, or a backbone, not necessarily bone, because there are invertebrates, but essentially notochord is string. Noto means back, chord is string, so it's not essentially a bone. It could be a line of connective tissues running through the back of the organism. So that's one. Second one is they have pharyngeal slits at the pharynx. In the case of humans, it's pharyngeal indentations. if I remember correctly. It exists at the early embryo stages. Third is post-anal tail. We do have that, like the tailbone. It's not too prominent visually. Fourth is, I forgot. I forgot. I think you may need to, if you want to like learn further about this, you may need to check my sources. Dang it, I forgot. You have a backbone. You have pharyngeal slits. You have what was it? A post-anal tail. Yes. What else do we have? There was a fourth one. Right. Backbone, pharyngeal slits. Post-anal tail. I'm blanking on it. Yeah, I'm blanking on it. I didn't have an acronym for it. I think that's why. Because I did have acronyms for other ones. Like Chordata has CUVs. I think there are subphylums. Cov. So Vertebrata is one. The one with the Chordata organisms that have bony backbones instead of the stringy connective tissue. I remember now. It's a nerve tube, a back nerve tube that helps control the organism. That's the fourth one. It runs across on top of the notochord. These are nerves. So yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah, CUVs, subphylum for Chordata, which are Vertebrata, vertebrates, and Urochordata, which are tunicates, not to be confused with Cephalochordata, C, for lancelets. Yes, I think I got that right. This is like a test. So CUV, Cephalochordata, Urochordata, Vertebrata. So I said animal facts, right? So I fall under, I look further into vertebrata. And this is where it gets a little bit more fuzzy, my learning about it. Because in classifying animals, the biologists look into like specific features. And it gets harder to classify without having those unique features that trace back into the previous ancestors of the animals that we have today. But thankfully I was able to create an acronym for some of the more understandable siguro mainstream animals. Frams, fish, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, birds. I don't think that those are the like scientific way. Yeah, I don't think those are the scientific names for that. This was an attempt. It's been 18 minutes. Dang it. I'm not even sure if all my facts are correct. I'll put the sources below. Check for errors. I hope you had a great walk. Alright? I think that's it.